Greetings, everybody. It's Medieval Mom here. Trying another live stream. This one's a little bit different. This one, I wanted to do a creative build. I found this really cool spot where the pine forest, desert, and snow biome intersect, and when I looked up, I saw the snow mountain. Excuse me, so I wanted to build a base. I'm not the best at building, but I thought it'd be something different. So I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna do a walkthrough. Um, well, it's kind of foggy right now, but I did build an entrance here. Because, well, you can't see it now, but it's way up on top of the snow mountain. So now I did do this in creative with uh, the dev tool just for dirt removal. I have a little box here, emergency supplies, food, water, all that good stuff for anybody that comes to visit. And my little sign, the journey of 1,000 steps begins here. Food and drinks are provided for your journey. So, get ready for the long trek upwards. I don't know, maybe at some point I'll see about, finishing out the tunnel. I just kind of like the roughness of it. Um, there are no zombie spawns at the moment, though I'm sure once I can get Ashes and Swift and maybe Upbeat here, I may have to turn them on and see how this base goes. There's no guarantee. So, it is a bit rough going, as is in my description. Visually, it was kind of tough. So, at a few points, my vision kind of blurred and I had a hard time. So, there is some hilliness to it. So, but I wanted to see. So, we'll see if there's any spots we get hung up on. I think there's a couple of spots where you gotta jump up a block. But other than that, it should be pretty smooth. Oh, yep, I did not upgrade these blocks, okay. Yep, and as you can see, we're on a slow ascent upward. Oh, there's one. And two. And three. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, I guess I got some more spots I need to fill out. I see the light. Well, that was part one. You can see the light at the top. I see the light. I'm going toward the light. And I know that there are people that have done these tunnels and things like that legitly. And I may go back and revisit and try another build. And yes, I would do it legitly. This was just a first run to see what I could come up with. Arrived. There is my mountaintop base. Kind of foggy out, but snow. Pine forest is over that way where the trader is. And desert is off this way. When it's not foggy out, it's really a phenomenal view. It's so pretty up here. Now this This is the landing pad for a helicopter, because initially it was the only way to be able to get up here. I kind of had a mishap with the helicopter and I blew it up accidentally because I had a fuel pump for decoration. And I don't know what I did, but it blew up. So, and on the front here, looking for some kind of name. I have no idea what to do, which is why there's so much blank white space at the moment. So, any suggestions? That'd be great. Okay, now here we have water collectors. Oh, wait. Okay, caution, farm animals inside. And this is for all the OCDs like Swift. That one bar out of the way in the opposite direction will drive him insane. So I kind of left it. But coming around to the front, you open up. You don't just walk in, you have another door, emergency med supplies, and opening up, you descend, got the bear rug, got the one on the ceiling. I did the one on the ceiling because it reminded me of Museum of Natural History in New York. When I was a kid, we would always go on field trips there with school. And the absolutely hysterical thing was in the aquatics room, they had a humongous blue whale on the ceiling that would terrify me all the time. So I thought about hanging the bear rug up there. Hola, Mr. Jeffrey. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Where's the sign for me? Okay. Oh, you're gonna have a spot. You'll see. You'll have a spot. I'm not finished. This is just the first part of this. Ooh, there's some painting up there. But kitchen, you know, pretty standard. So I did do the whole curtain thing. Ode to the animals. Must have piano in the apocalypse. Oh, it's the same aquarium in Baltimore? That's cool. Hey, puppets! Thanks for joining. Purple. I am giving puppets a tour of my creative build base on the mountaintop. On the top of a snow mountain. Oh, hey, it's starting to clear up. It is absolutely cool. And I've never done something like this. So I wanted to try it out and see. From the ground looking up, it's amazing view. It's like looking up Mount Olympus or something. And no, I don't have zombies yet. I'm sure once Swift, and if you would like to join one day, we can set it up and we'll set zombies loose. But for right now, it's just creative for me to do the whole decorating. Pool table for entertainment. The work stuff, you know, the usuals. Aha! My indoor garden. Like my garden. Works perfectly. Between the bear rug and the wooden bears, I love them. Yes, puppets, it's 7 days. And then we come to the next section of the room. The general hall. Little wood fireplace, keep warm. At the moment, there is a room here. Got some soft lighting for some relaxation. Nightstands, bookcases, another wood stove. Yep, the garden works perfectly. The reason why it works is because of the 1 meter cube hole. It lets light pass through. There's another block also, and I can't think of it offhand. Because her hubby hooked her up with a computer. Yeah, he did. My other graphics card was a 1080, and I think now the new computer is rocking a 5060, I think. What's that? I'm sold if a game. You're the base mama. I told you I'm the base mom. That is always my job.
Okay. All systems go. No. How may I help?
Okay, you gotta stay here.
Great to see you, Master. With pleasure.
Thank you. Okay. Then, okay, going back here. Okay, I have to say, and I know it's gonna sound silly, I had more fun with this room. The bathroom. Skylights, faux skylights. Storage. Must have washer dryer. My curtains. Story about a clawfoot tub. My apartment in New York with my mom. Our building was built in in the mid 1800s in New York City, and we still have the original clawfoot tub. Best bathtub to take a bath in. It's so old that the legs were broken, so it was sitting up on cinder blocks, but it's still phenomenal. Yeah, got the little metal grating. Any leaks, plumbing issues. So yeah, I had fun with that. Yep, we have a little chair. Then we have, oh, I showed you the bedroom. Because I have always been a book nerd all my life, I have my library. Comfy chairs. And of course, for those smokers, we have cigars. But, gotta go outside to smoke. Now, here, this was kind of a add-on afterwards. We have meat. I had initially was gonna do this as a barbecue area, and oh wow, you're living in a farmhouse that's been upgraded for over 170 years. Wow, that's cool. They rent it to us for work. Wow, that's awesome. If I open these, the animals will go outside because there's no gates on there right now. But I figured, oh, I gotta finish the floor. Messed up the painting. But yeah, I have a little farm life here going on. And, back out. Oop, this is spot. There we go. Not bad, touch-ups. Yeah, and we're back out to the beginning. And this is my mountaintop home. Now, for those that don't have a copter, because I'm going to put a gyrocopter down at the base of the mountain, especially if there's zombies, I did do the digging. To be honest, at first I started digging by hand. You definitely put in a lot of work for this place so far. Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, going down. This was the tough part for me visually. A little faster. There we go. Go down. Okay. Then I tried to keep it in line with the trader as my marker. You see, we're descending downhill. And you can walk this up. When you come out. Like I say, one day I will widen this and I will either put wood walls up or something just to make it a cleaner look. But for right now. And no, it doesn't go all the way to the trader. Yeah, come on, run faster. Come and see the light. And there we go. Back up. To the journey of 1,000 steps. And back out. And there we go. Let's see. Nope, still not clear enough. Let's see. Wizard mode. See, when I was in the pine forest and I looked up, that's what I saw was the top of the mountain. And that's what made me decide, hey, you know what? I wonder how it would go if I built a house on top of there. My personal Mountain Olympus. So, and that was my inspiration for the build. Like I said, I'll be curious to see what happens once I get zombies on and get zombies spawned in. And the next one I'll try to do a little more legitly. But for the mountains and stuff, I could not bear to do that by hand and keep my sanity. So, yeah. I mean, just with, let's see, where am I here? Yeah, I still have 9 points to spend, and I think I've done just the basic challenges. Okay, well, yeah, I have a couple more. Yeah. So, but all of these are just from the very beginning when I started. It took about, for me, it took about 2 days to do this. If you want easy white tunnels. Yeah, see, with me, when I build, I always need a visual. I need a nice place to build. And it's, I know it's 7 days and it's stupid and it's, you know, post-apocalyptic, but more often than not, I'm in the base taking care of stuff, building stuff. You know, I want to look out a window and see things. It's not all about zombie killing. For me, anyway. I know a lot of people it is, and that's cool. Chronic! Hola, amigo. How you doing? Mom, turn that God mode off. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn it off. No problem. I wanted to give a bird's eye view of what I saw and what inspired me to do this build. You missed my whole initial tour, Chronic. You want to see death coming? You all would like to see death coming, especially mine. Chronic, you'll have to join, get with Swift and Ashes and come over here, and I'll turn the zombies on, and you guys can go to town. Since it's a fun build. And I'm not going to go through the painstaking of going through the tunnel. So yes, I'm going to turn my magic shoes on, and I'm going to my mountain. You request a room with a huge bay window. Okay, I can do that, Jeffrey. I remember my Valheim did when I built my bay window. I'll hook you up. Would you like to face the desert? Would you like to face the pine forest? You tell me what... Well, wait. Let me see the logistics of... Yeah. Oh, and the reason why I have the glass down here on the floor is because it reminded me of the Twin Towers. My high school prom was in the Twin Towers at a restaurant that was called Windows on the World. And when you went out, they had the windows that you look straight down, and all the cars and roads, people, I mean, you didn't even see people, but it just looked like a bunch of ants. And then you went outside and you look straight out and you can see multiple states. So that's why I did the glass this way. That's what it reminded me of. And that's why it's painted in granite. To honor my New York City roots. So that's why that was done. Hiya, Ashes! Alright, I already have a blunt rolled. Ashes, just for you. There's a nice landing pad. You, Swift, Chronic. There'll be multiple gyrocopters. Because you did this is what you didn't see. Which I'll just do the last run this way. So those of you that don't have a gyrocopter, or if there isn't one available, yes, it can be accessed from the ground. True legends in chat. You know what? I associate with nothing but legends. Ashes, Chronic, you, Jeff, Swift, Upbeat. You're all legends. Oh, nope, too damn dark. Gotta add more light. Let's see. Since Chronic told me to turn off God mode, he didn't want me to fly. I turned it off, and now you gotta watch the tunnel run. Yeah, this is gonna irritate me. I really have to put walls up and get some lights in here. You want a jail cell, one with a bed and a bucket. Okay. Jeffrey, we are simple creatures. Okay, we're all simple creatures. We're all making our way day to day the best we can. And have a good time with those that we find along the way that have common interests. And then this is the... God, that's blinding when they come out of here. Alright, where's that damn... That's gonna kill me. Oh, that's a little better. But there's my sign. The journey of 1,000 steps begins here. Food and drinks are provided. There you go. And then we come outside. There you go. Okay, so Chronic, you want a jail cell with a bed. Jeffrey, I know Jeffrey wants his own. And yes, Chronic. There we go. And here's the view. Ashes. Got all 3 biomes. That's why I picked it. Because I thought it was just really cool. So, and then let's see. My plan is to add on back here into this spot. Not quite sure what to do with it yet, but so yeah, we got little peekaboo windows. Back down. Oh, here. Okay, when you come in. Zombies are not turned on right now, so one day when you and Swifty have time, and Chronic and maybe Puppets want to join, I'll turn the zombies on and we can have at it. Okay, come down. At the bear rug. Bear rug on the ceiling. You know, standard kitchen. Nothing spectacular. You must have a room with a garden. Well, yeah. You know, for entertainment during the apocalypse, we got the whole piano, pool table, the work stuff, my garden room. Things growing perfectly. Do my underground garden. And then here we have, you know, standard, nice paneling, bathroom, skylight, washer dryer. Then bedroom. You know, I do not want stupid people during the apocalypse. Must have lots of books. Caveman. Oh. God, my favorite, the wooden bear. I wish they would let you get them in game. Now, you know, Hard Nights in the Apocalypse. For those that come to visit. Haha, cigars. A cigar lounge. That's for us smokers. And I haven't done a bar area yet. I am going to build a bar area down here. Now for here, as you can see what the sign says, farm animals. We got rabbits and chickens and a deer. I finally figured out how to spawn in the animals, so it was a test. And then if I open this, it's just a view outside, because this was originally going to be like a barbecue area. And it wasn't until after that I put in the animals. So, and then this takes you back out to the front. And that is my base. I still need suggestions for a name for up here. So, I need something that encompasses all of us. But that is the lifestyles in the apocalypse. The dream apocalypse. So. But yeah, very relaxing view. I like it. I stink with setting up the whole base defense thing, so that's not what I build with in mind. I build for looks. Location, location, location. So. Yep. Eat. That way Swifty doesn't have to hear me with my stomach rumbling all the time. Yep. There, the dev tool I used was just the claw hammer. Oh, and the paintbrush, I have to say. So, that was pretty much it. So, any suggestions? Let me know. I will be more than happy to accommodate and see what else can be added on to this mountaintop retreat. Jail. Have my hydros. I'm in heaven. Okay, let's see this now. Alright, Chronic. Let's see, you want a jail. So. Well. What I can do, Chronic, is, you know what? No, I don't want to let the animals out. Here, let's check this out. Let's see what we can do here. For location, location, location. Okay. If I come back here, I can push back and demolish this library, push it back, and I can build your jail cell down to here. Let's see. Yep, I will put the bed in. I will make a jail cell for you. Well, I just may make a whole nother wing, which is my intent. But I don't know if I want to attach it or do... My other thought was to do this. Can come up from here, go straight back. Oh well. And build off of here and make a whole nother wing. Or I just may, I don't know, maybe go up, make it a high rise. You'd be the only one to say that you have a penthouse jail. I have to say, done. Aw, thanks, Chronic. It's my relaxation. Oh, please don't demolish that library. No, I can just put a hatch in the ceiling in another location and come straight up. Let's see. Where's my... It's the bathroom. Nope, that's the garden. Bathroom here. Yeah, I'm not messing with the bathroom. I like my bathroom. But I will surprise you. Put my cell right next to the penthouse jail. Well, no, because what we could do is make it a penthouse room for guests, company, couple of bunk beds, so on and so forth, individual rooms, Ashes, you, Swift, Jeffrey. I gotta make Jeffrey his own spot. And then off of that, we can put a jail cell for you. So, do you want your jail cell to have the glass block for view? You want to be a tortured inmate? Gotta lurk. No problem, Ashes. I know you're extremely busy, buddy. You do what you need to do. So, but yeah. This is my apocalyptic luxury getaway. I still got some spots I gotta touch up with paint, and it took me a while for the colors. But yeah, the bear on the ceiling. I wish they'd let you have the coyote skin and do the same thing. Okay, so you want to do tortured? Okay. I can do that for you. I'm gonna build you. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, I'm good. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for design wise. So, the ultimate torture jail cell. I'm gonna put all the booze on the outside of bulletproof glass and bars, so you can stare at it, but not touch it. Well, I wish we could cross-play to work so I could help. I know, Jeffrey, and I know you're working on a laptop. We've been talking about cross-play and playing together for a while. But like I said, this literally, it was a 2-day thing for me to do this. One day to do all the digging, and I literally just started out, the beginning part of this was flattening this whole section here. And then I started digging into the mountain, and then it was literally one room at a time. Make sure it's outside of arm's reach. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, I dug out this section, and then I initially had just the steps going down with like bars. And then I remembered the doors, the cellar doors. And I'm like, okay, that'd be a cool entrance. Be different. Must have artwork. So, yeah. I'll put in a couple of gyrocopters here. I don't know how, because I don't fly gyrocopters ever. I crash them. I don't fly them. The first time I ever went into creative mode and I tried to fly them, I think I crashed 3 of them in like 5 minutes flat. I gave up, and I'm like, never again. Haven't touched a gyrocopter since. I just can't get the hang of flying them. So. But yeah. Alright, Jeffrey, let's see. For your spot, I have an idea for Chronix. Jail cell. All about location. Actually, I may get rid of the farm animals and build a separate area for the farm. Make this as a, you know what, here. Freedom. Go. They'll run out eventually. The only vehicle was a moped. So I'm excited when you get to help. Jeff, between us, there's not going to be any issue with building. It's just going to be keeping it down to a manageable level. Because I know for a fact, you know what, here, let's get rid of this. There we go. I don't even have a gun on my thing, do I? Nope, I don't. I really hate the sound the animals make when you kill them. Oh, actually, it was hysterical. I wish I would have filmed it because I accidentally spawned in a direwolf. I hit the wrong button. Oh, miss. Let's again. Oh. As you can tell visually, I miss a lot because of the fast movements. I can't track as well. So that might be. Why not let the meat go to waste? So I think, Chronic, for you, I'm going to build off of this section. Build off of this section for you. But it's going to go up. I don't want to put Jeffrey's room on top of the jail. That kind of suck. But see, now you got my creative juices growing. So now I have new design elements to add. There. You know what? I'm just going to do... Let's do this. Oh, that's why I didn't go. Ah, that didn't work either. Oh, I'm missing something, but that's okay. But yeah. Also, for my room, can I request a beast mode kitchen that takes up most of the space? Oh, you want a tricked out kitchen? Okay, I gotcha. So we build out from here at nope. Hey, get out from under me. I build out from here, Jeff, and I go up. I can hook you up here if you want. Okay. Oh, I'm with you. A cook has got to have a proper work area. Absolutely. What kind of material do you want the inside to be? Do you want like the barn look? You want the shabby chic look? Give me your design requests and I shall add it. I like the wainscoting walls. Hell yeah. So you want the elegant look? Do you want the countryish look? Come on, give me the specs. because we are gourmet, we do have mushrooms drying to intensify the flavor. Coffee pot? Absolutely. So what do you want, Jeff? Do you want a penthouse? You want another small garden? With a tricked out kitchen and bedroom? And bathroom? Gotcha. Okay. Alright. You're gonna put my creative design to the test. And I am up for the challenge. So. Hell, you may just make me redesign the inside and get rid of the current kitchen. Let's see. Chronic, I think I'm building your jail cell off of here. Right on this side. I will close this off. And I'm gonna put your jail out here. Can't have you too close to the civilized folk. Oh, I promise you, Jeff. Your upscale kitchen? Yeah. It's gonna have plenty of rooms. It'll have... Well, no, I'm not gonna tell you. Now I'll just spend tonight and tomorrow starting to work it out in my head. And go from there. Yeah, this is how it starts. Something tells me this is gonna end up being a high rise. So, well, we'll see what I can come up with on it. Nope, don't tell. You want to see the surprise? Oh, I promise. I promise. Gourmet kitchen. I like it. Man after my own heart. My foodie soul brother. Every time I look at that one bar, I laugh. And the reason why that bar got placed that way is because when I put it up last night, it was dark. And I didn't have my torch. And I rotated it. And when I placed it, I'm like, oh, really? And then I thought of Swift. Because it was driving Swift crazy that my landing pad up here was not squared off. The fact that I have these multiple points like this. And I told him, I said, I never build 100% square. I try to add visual elements to it and follow somewhat the design of the terrain, which is why I did it. Let's see, have you seen Chronix Valheim World? Is built like a Viking. No, I have not. I missed it? I must go see that. I absolutely must go see it. But yeah. So I promise the next, I don't know if it'll be a live or if it'll be a upgrade, but excuse me, an upload, not an upgrade. I shall work on this. You guys gotta help come up with a name for the property up here. I didn't want something too cheesy. You know, I thought about Mystics Mountain. It's not medieval style, it's not castle style, so I didn't want to go with medieval in the name. So let's come up with some names. I like the apocalyptic elegance look. And that's what we have, my friends. I still need to be on your lives for your Valheim streams. Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, I could put that downstairs at the ground level building that I built. I haven't been into Valheim for quite a while. Those builds that I did were kind of old. And like I said, I even got to go back and find one of my other worlds with one of my favorite builds that I did, besides the island. So. Okay, Jeffrey, aside from the tricked out kitchen, what else do you want in your room area? Do you want a theme? This could be a slice of life. You betcha. I don't know how it works, and I kind of don't want to see yet to have zombies spawn in. Because they wreck my stuff, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I hope you guys like the build. I have to say it was a lot of fun. God, I love this rug. Bay window, living room area. Okay. You want the color purple. You got that? Set up a few turrets in areas just in case. Well, as you can see, I have no electricity routed in here. I don't have any turrets. I don't have any defenses. You're still lurking. Jesse! Hey! Going good. I met Jessie in one of her streams that she was doing with the Farm Life mod because I was really interested in doing it. I'm just giving the nickel tour, Jesse, of my creative base. That's on top of a mountain. But Jesse's streams are awesome. I built for view, as you can see. Snow, pine, desert. Give you a quick run through. There, indoor garden. Working perfectly. And I was taking design requests. Like, Jeffrey wants a super tricked out kitchen because he and I are foodie. Oh, you sweet, Jesse. Thank you. We are foodie soulmates. So I told him I'll build him a special area with tricked out elegant kitchen. Um, Chronic has requested a dungeon jail build. So I have to build an extension for that. So my farm animals. And then back out to the front. And landing pad for gyrocopters. And here I thought of Ashes. I had to make it nice and big. Because sometimes Ashes has trouble coming in at night on the gyrocopter. Yeah, Jesse, let them know what your channel is, please, so they can follow you. Um, Cooking is fun. Cooking is amazing. It is relaxing. Yeah. So like I was telling them earlier, it's all about the visuals for me. Location, 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 and the decor. If I've got to put the game on pause, I do not want to be in a rundown shack. I want to have something nice to look at. Okay, maybe the, bear rug on the ceiling or the scowling, not so much, but just saying. So, and I have to say, Jesse, Ash's antics, absolutely amazing. I met Ash as I joined his server and was playing on his community server, and I have met the best bunch of people. Right now, he's doing the West mod. He just started that playthrough with Swift. Okay, in all honesty, Jess, I did have some creative tools, like the hammer and stuff like that. It did, because it was just a spare of the moment kind of idea. And if it were a legit world where people don't have access to copters, I did dig it all the way out, down, and it extends out to the pine forest. Just short of the pine forest here. Yes, Chronic, I'm flying again. I know. I don't see anybody wants to see me run through the tunnels again. There's the yellow rooftop for the entrance. Bear with me, my vision is shifted a little bit. Okay, there we go. But here's the building. To enter. And there you go, Journey of 1,000 Steps begins here. Food and drinks. Right there. And then you enter, and you start making your way. Up to my Mount Olympus. Forget world. I wish this was the Rebirth mod where you could grow cannabis. Oh yeah. And again, for me, it is relaxing. Many know my son is 15. He's autistic, and this week has not been the best of weeks. He managed to get himself grounded from gaming for 7 days, which for him is an eternity. And honestly, for me too, but it had to be done, so consequences. So I needed something to just dive into and do. There we go. Don't tell Chronic that. Chronic is gonna end up going and installing the mod. You have a yes, you have an autistic one. I feel you. I feel you, honey. But you know what? I mean, really, he is a phenomenal kid, and even with all the struggles over the years, the different therapists, and they're like, look, you and your husband have done amazing with him. And it's because we've always been consistent. By the age of 6, he could tell you what positive consequences were and negative. So now the ante's been upped because now he's 15. And like all true teenagers, pushing the boundaries. But he's absolutely amazing and fun and corny teenager. Oh yeah. Well, it's not earn the right to game. The way we have it scheduled set up in our house is that every day you have 0 game time. You do what you need to do for school without getting off task, and while class is going on, being on another tab and having YouTube in the background, which is his biggest issue, staying on task. He just went into the 10th grade this year, so it's a new setup. And behavior, mouth, and your responsibilities. You do what you need to do, bam, you got your game time. And if at the end of the week it's been a great week with no issues, then guess what? You get bonus game time. And, during the week, during school, it'll be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours after school. And that's it. Now, come Fridays, a great week, I don't care if you game till 9, 10 o'clock. And that's it. So there is a very strict time. You can talk to me anytime. I know the challenge. I'm here for you. Yes, consistently. Works. Mine is 14. Oh, yours is nonverbal? Okay. Yeah, see, my door's always open. As a matter of fact, my alter ego, Medieval, the 022043, is also my email address. And it's at yahoo.com. So anytime. Or on Discord. I'm in with Ash's group usually in Discord. I don't have my own Discord yet. But my door's always open. I'm online. And even if, as grown-ups, you want to talk, I'm here. He's my pride and joy. Let's see. Oh, Katrina, okay. Wow, that's great, Jeff. See, and that's me. I've always been a tomboy my entire life. And growing up in New York City with a single mom, I'll tell you what. Mom didn't take no guff. My brother's 7 years older than me, and mom would slap down some serious whoop butt with whatever she got her hands on. So, yep, Jesse, I agree. My son goes to through the K-12 schools, and thank you. Yes, Discord. Appreciate that. Yep. Upbeat. Oh, there's another woman after my own heart. Jesse, Upbeat's another phenomenal woman. We need more girl power. I love the guys, but the girl power thing got to Upbeat. Um, Upbeat also has a channel, Jesse. Um, Upbeat Data F04 for Fallout 4. Also follow her. Absolutely amazing, fun woman. And she's become a nice zombie slayer. She went from not being able to put down a bedroll. Sorry, Upbeat, you'll never live that down, honey. To to now killing zombies, building her own horde base. Yes. Oh, stop. And actually, it's funny because I've run with Upbeat a couple of times on her stream trying to help her in the beginning get with the game. And it really was like Laurel and Hardy. Because I'm very cool, calm, and collected. And she can be a little high strung. So there's some funny moments. Let's see, don't hear me. There we go. But yeah. Upbeat, you were missing my tour. Girls' Night series, 7 days. Well, I'm hoping one day to be able to. I really do want to try that farm life mod. That has me intrigued. So, like I said, I tried the Rebirth one solo. As I can't. No, Darkness Falls solo. Yeah, no, can't do it. Sometimes just have Upbeat. I understand, Sunshine. I understand. I don't think there's not one of us in this chat that does not understand that. So. Yep. And most of my builds, I guess I go by the decor so much because it's my mental sanctuary. And with day-to-day things, I put the time and energy into this kind of stuff. Colors, placement, what's the mood of the room, what's the feel of the room. Thank you, Sunshine, Jesse. But I cannot take credit for this community. This community gets credit from Ashes. I've met these guys through Ashes, with the exception of Jeffrey. Jeffrey and I met in a different playthrough by a guy called Troy Theater. Wonderful Aussie. That's where we met, and then we hit it off because we talked about food all the time. Oh, absolutely. Oh my god. Jeffrey and I have extensive Discord messages on nothing but recipes and food and stuff like that. That's my passion, my relaxation is food, and I love to cook. The more stressed I get, the more things end up being cooked, whether it's in the Instapot, the oven, you name it. Yes, we are food besties. Oh no, please. Take credit. Your content means so much. I thank you, Jesse. You're sweet. You know what? Real life is stressful enough. And my ultimate goal, and to be honest with you, I wanted to steer my channel, not just gaming, but the real life stuff. The real life stuff that, you're having a messed up day, you're depressed, you know what? Come on, let's chill. We can chat, we can talk, we can do whatever. Okay, look, I have not gotten to the stress cleaning. I adore my tech geek of a husband. He's absolutely amazing. He's disorganized as hell. And so is my son. And now we have a 15, 16-month-old Transylvania Hound Lab mix. So trying to keep track of everybody with having vision in one eye and walking with a cane, it's a little on the challenging side, but I move a little slower, hobble along, but I get it done. But yeah, stress cleaning, no, that's not ever on the top of my list. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my side screen for the chat, and it's a little small for me, but let's see. I'm trying to keep track of chat. And this is what I want. I want a Hangout visual in a place and chit chat with my friends. Medi's magnetic, but upbeat. You're my heart and soul when it comes to pure joy. Oh, absolutely. I was born old. I 8, 9 years old. My mom would look at me and be like, "Kid, lighten up." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Her and my brother are cut from the same cloth? Me? No, not so much. I was like the alien." I told her, I said, "Mom, they switch babies on you in a hospital. I don't belong to you." You know what, Jess? If at the end of the day I can help somebody smile, my day's complete. My day's done. If I can uplift somebody, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, you know what? I'm good. I can totally respect and appreciate that. Just catching up. Old souls are the best. They are the foundation of this world. Oh, no, 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 no. Early on, knowing that you're an old soul, it was kind of tough. It was always that outside looking in and looking at people my own age and looking at them going, what's wrong with you? Could not relate at all. Now, put me as 9, 10-year-old in a group of adults. Oh yeah, I would have amazing conversations. And people would look at me like, where does she get this stuff from? It's like, it's just me. My sister was a brains success for my family. I would just tell my mother a little crap left over, but she still did a good job polishing. This turd called me. Jeffrey, look, I've told you this before and I've told you in Troy Stream. Knock that BS off. Okay? You have got an amazing heart. You work like a damn beast. Jess and Chronic, for those guys don't know, timber cutter. That's literally what he does. Okay. The amount of work put out is just ridiculous. So no. And I think your mom did a great job. You got a big old heart. You're a mush. You want to help people. You want to bring people together. You look out for people on your job that are otherwise forgotten. Okay. No. And that is not the definition of a turd. So sad. Yes, you're an arborist. I could think of a few other words for you too. Yes, absolutely. You know why, Jesse? We have it so rough? Because we've been forged in fire. Old souls are forged in fire. You damn Skippy, I'm gonna make it hard for you to crap on yourself. It's not acceptable to me. You wanna go push that fluff off on somebody else? Whatever. I'm sorry, we've had too many conversations and I know you too well by now. So that ain't gonna fly at my channel. And yes, I will go New York Rican ghetto on you if I have to. God, I wish they'd let you sit in these chairs. Chronic! What's up, buddy? Oh, that was my first job. And I still prune those acres when I'm not plastering or painting. Hey, Jesse, you know what? You gave me an idea and something to think about for the future, and we can talk. Maybe do something together as a support for autistic parents out there. And we can do it in a game setting like this, just to sit and chill, something relaxing that we build. And just sit and talk. In our experiences, and maybe give some people out there that need a boost, that can't see the light at the end of the tunnel that we've already been through. So, I'm glad you guys joined my channel tonight. And I know you guys that are here have liked and subscribed and all that good stuff. But more importantly, you know what? I just like having you guys here and chatting with you. Okay. That definitely sounds like a planner. So, that was really the goal for my channel of support. And I don't care, man, woman, whatever, you know. Something to uplift. There's too many channels that tear down, narrow minded, and I want something more positive. Jeffrey, you always show support, sunshine. A bit. Yeah, I'm tired of the negative. I'm tired of all that. Like I say, we're surrounded by so much of it every single day. You like to identify as a meat popsicle? Oh, okay, Jeffrey. Hey, I'm Puerto Rican. You can just call me Miss Piggy. Because if it's made out of pork, I'm there. I like beef, whatever. I'm a carnivore, but you put a plate, you could put a cheesecake in front of me, or you can put Puerto Rican roast pork. I'm flinging the cheesecake off the table. It's gone. Just saying. Jeffrey, don't you start with that pronouns BS. Just saying. Open up that can of worms. Don't get me started like I said this week. Yeah, you doing brisket this week. I wish. No, I do a sugar-free cheesecake. God, for Christmas last year, I did a dessert because I'm type 2 diabetic. I did it was called it was like a cannoli cheesecake uh fluff. It tasted just like a cannoli filling, and it was sugar free. And my husband and my son were like, "Mom, this was amazing," because I'm not a baker. I suck at baking. I can cook. You can put me in front of a fridge in a cabinet and leave me, and you'll have gourmet meal. Don't tell me to bake anything. I think I've made 3 successful baking desserts in my life. So, no, baking's not my thing. Tangerine cheesecake. Hmm. Speaking of that, Friday's gonna be slow cooker. Chicken, tangerine honey glaze, over white rice and broccoli. Used to do vegan cheesecakes all the time. Let's see. Hey, Abid, I'm gonna ask a stupid question. I have never heard of a vegan cheesecake in my life. And I got a birthday coming up next month. I'm getting old. But on the flip side, I'll be meeting my mom and my family in Pigeon Forge. I haven't seen my mom in about 7 years, 8 years. So that's going to be nice. And Jeffrey, that sounds good. But I know you. Are you going to spice it up? Tangerine honey glaze? What? You're going to throw some habaneros in there for some spice? Yeah, I'm still stuck on that too, Chronic. The vegan cheesecake thing. Now you're going to make me go look it up later. Well, I think what would be cool is I know Jeffrey's working on getting a laptop. And once he does, I think it would be cool once we get his feet on the ground with things is to look at that farm life mod. And maybe us cooks and farmers get together and do our own farm. Jeffrey makes everybody hungry. We end up hijacking Troy's stream half the time talking about food. Yeah, you, me, Jess, anybody else that wants to try out the farm life mod. Um, I think that would just be phenomenal. Sweet. My husband was a cook in the army. He used to cook over in Iraq. Ah, you make the hooked up brownies. Oh, wow. I gave Jeffrey one of my Latin recipes for black beans, and he cooked it for his Spanish crew that he has. And it was a hit. So, Abit, what do you think of my bass? Mm-hmm. For me, food is love. I love cooking for other people. I love their reactions, see their faces when they've tried something they've never tried before, um, and they absolutely love it. You'll have to cook for 80? Okay. Yeah, I told you I had to help you out with that the menu and stuff. Well, I already told you for the Latins what to do. Um, Upbeat, you'll appreciate this. My bathroom. Absolutely, Jesse. I agree with you 100% because I do not believe in coincidences. And I said, you know, however people choose to believe, God, the universe, higher power, would put whatever name they want to it. You got a sense of humor. You don't know just, but I met my husband in World of Warcraft 17 years ago, roughly. And we played together for years as friends. Idaho cowboy with a New York Puerto Rican that was living in Florida. And we've been together now 14 years. So God definitely has a sense of humor. Um, so I don't believe in coincidences at all. I believe when things are meant to be, they are meant to be. You know, and even with the bad times, as much as the bad times suck and they hurt and they're brutal, I can look back now and say that some of the times I've done the most amount of personal growth. And that there have been some seriously horrendous things. But it's made me the person I am today. And if 1 ounce of that pain, and everything that I've been through can be of a benefit to somebody else, I would do it again in a heartbeat. So, in terms of regrets, no. No. I did not mean for this to be a preachy type stream. That was not my intent, my friends.
All systems go. How may I as you wish?
But, you know, I want it to be real, whether it's fun, not so fun, serious conversation, lighthearted conversation, educational conversation. Doesn't matter. It's conversation, and that's what I want us to have. I did not take you to church, Jesse. Hell yeah. My whole theory on life is very simple. As long as you believe in something and you just follow the basic principles: love, mercy, charity, you help your fellow person. I don't care if you attach a name to that or not. Honor what is good in this world. Maybe for well, I told you earlier in Discord what I made tonight for dinner. Uh, Sausage, potato, uh, mushroom soup. Because it's been 2 days of nothing but rain here. Just walk in truth. It's simple. No BS. Drop the falsities that people put on for others. My husband, like I said, my heart and soul, but when first met him face to face, oh well, I'm an a-hole. And I'd look at him, I'm like, look, can you drop that? I don't know why you choose to do that. No. You got a great heart, so on and so forth. Why you built yourself a negative persona is beyond me. It's like, because that's not who you are. So you can go peddle that explanation of yourself to somebody else that doesn't know you. So yeah, he doesn't push that narrative with me anymore. Upbeat. Upbeat, please tell me you did not eat pizza. Again. Please, 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 please tell me you did not eat pizza again. when, when I had my car accident a few years back and I was pretty banged up. I nicknamed my son Grubhub because I couldn't move and he would bring me my coffee and water or anything else I needed. And even still to this day, we'll laugh. He's in his room. I'm like, hey, Grubhub. Yeah, Mom, what do you need? Um, you tell her, Jeffrey. I am going to step away from chat 1 second because I'm going to get something to drink. Okay, I have returned. Don't know what I've missed. Let's see. Aw, thank you, Jesse. I love you, Medieval. I love this community. I have to get off here, but thank you so much for this stream. Each of you are amazing. Yes, please go to Jesse's page, like and subscribe, watch her and her adventures through her farm life mod. Every time I get my notification, oh, Jesse's got a stream up, I gotta go check it out. But Jess, you have a good night, and I'll be around tomorrow, whatever. So you have a wonderful, wonderful night and a good day tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining the stream and chat and Upbeat and Ashes and my home slice Jeffrey and Chronic. I gotta go build a jail cell for. I gotta build Jeffrey's kitchen first, and then Chronic's jail cell. But before you switch. After the horde. Oh, okay, Troy's facing a horde night. Alright, well no, actually I think I'm gonna end it here for now. But guys, you're absolutely wonderful. And I thank you. I felt a little bit funny about the direction I wanted my channel to go in. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna put up game videos. But the secondary aspect of it, and you kind of help validate that for me tonight. And that means more to me than I can say. But onward and upward. I thank you guys once again, and everybody have a good night. I will see you very soon.